So, welcome to the Wheel of Engagement podcast for March, and the theme this month is hobbies and interests. So, my name is Michael Fullerton from Achieve Together, and to my left is
Mary Woodall from Campaign for Change and Unity.
who else we got?
Hi, I'm Esme and I'm from C4C and
Are you representing anybody else?
Yourself.
myself.
Representing yourself.
Sorry for the long pause.
Hi, I'm Elmi. I'm from co-production team
Roger,
from Unity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good stuff, Roger.
yeah.
I'm Julian Baird, representing the Campaign for Change and
Unity
Unity.
Yeah.
and Mr. Cool.
Mr.
Mr. Cool.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Stephen. I'm for Campaign for Change and a part of Achieve Together.
Lovely. So, hobbies and interests. So we are focused on hobbies and interests, and one of the reasons behind that is that we are heading into springtime, and hopefully an opportunity for people to engage with some of the hobbies and interests that are outside after a long winter, and hopefully getting it. Well, actually, it's going to be quite cold next week, but hey ho. The days are getting longer, and hopefully people are engaging in hobbies and interests outside as well, and enjoying nature, etc. So, traditionally, we have a conversation around a specific question related to the theme, and we have a bowl. So we're going to have some conversations about the questions in the bowl. We'll just need to randomly select them, and then we're going to have a really good focus for the next half hour or so on what's important when it comes to hobbies and interests for people supported in adult social care. Did you want to go first then, Stephen?
Yeah.
Yeah? You grab a question and let's see what sort of conversations we can have.
Why is having hobbies and interests important?
Good question. Elmi, question setter. So, do you want to repeat it again?
Yeah, why is having hobbies and interests important?
Okay, anybody want to start with that?
Start.
Go ahead.
You start, Roger.
It's very important for your stress to be busy and for your brain to be focused and everything. And it's good for a person to be active and busy and for the mind and everything because a lot of people not too busy and have too much things to worry about and that.
Yeah, good shout.
Yeah.
So keep ourselves occupied, keep our mind occupied,
Yeah.
and in doing things that we really enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Roger. Julian, we're gonna.
Yeah, you have to keep your brain ticking all the time.
Keep the brain ticking over all the
And
time.
you have
Yeah.
to be clever and think what your options are.
Okay, cool. Nice one. Anybody else want to?
It gives you something to do rather than
Something to do.
just not do anything. Keeps you busy,
Yeah.
your mind going.
Yeah. So it stops you from being bored, doesn't it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you get something out of it.
Your life's more interesting that way, isn't it?
Yeah,
Doing more things, more meaningful.
yeah, definitely.
It's good for your mental health,
It's good for your mental health.
Good for your mental health. Good shout. Yeah.
or
Yeah.
physical health if you do exercise.
Get busy all the time.
But it's not just exercise; it's also the hobbies and interests are different.
Yeah.
Hopefully, but
Different for different people.
yeah.
Yeah. Esme, what
But
do you
yeah,
think?
it's
Why is it
good.
important?
stops you from being depressed or sad.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
I think as well there are some hobbies and interests that you can enjoy on your own. So if it's something that you do alone, then you can just spend some quality time with yourself. But there's other hobbies and interests where you share it with other people. So it means you can, enjoy time with other people, with friends.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Family.
Yeah, friends, family. With me, I prefer doing it with other people. Hobbies and interests can get boring
Yeah.
to me. Well, and probably to other people as well.
And did you say earlier something about perhaps meeting new friends?
Yeah, you can meet new people
Yeah.
when you do hobbies and interests, or if you learn new skills or go to new activities, you can meet new people.
Yeah. So with lots of hobbies, then there's potential to join a club or a group.
Oh yeah,
where
absolutely.
you meet up with new people. You do the hobby or the interest together.
Yeah.
Good opportunity. So you need to sort of, I guess, keep an open mind about the opportunities with that. Anything else then? Any other reasons why hobbies and interests are important? Maybe to develop skills.
Oh,
Yeah.
So if you're into art, then you can be just really exploring the opportunities there, expand your skill set. Look at
I have a
what
lot of them.
you have. You really into art? Cool.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, nice one. Who's next? Me?
Oh, sorry. Lastly, I
Lastly.
forgot to say it. Also, it makes you relaxed when you do hobbies and interests, because that's what hobbies are for. Doing something you like, so it keeps you relaxed, and it's there are a lot of hobbies out there or interests that are therapeutic.
That's true.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a great shout there, Mira.
Thanks.
And just randomly pick this question.
Randomly.
Not that you can see.
And I think with this question, it's worth going around the room. If we can start with you, Mary.
Okay.
What are your main hobbies and interests?
So my main hobbies and interests, I like art. Not really the drawing. I like the art and crafts, knitting, crochet, felting, textiles.
What's felting?
Pardon?
What is felting?
Felting. So felting is where you have wool from a sheep and you dye it, and then you have fairy liquid, and there's dry felting where you have a needle and you roll the wool into a ball, and then you put your needle in, and it makes shapes, and you can make things out of it.
Okay.
Like little things. And then with wet felting you can make bags, hats, scarves, and you use fairy liquid and you roll it and make it into different shapes.
I've never heard of that before.
It's really interesting and therapeutic.
Therapeutic.
Yeah, and so I like knitting, felting, crocheting, all that kind of malarkey.
Were you telling us earlier about your new sailing club?
Yeah, as well. So I also go to a sailing club on Wednesdays, and so I am learning to sail and drive a sailing boat, which isn't the easiest, but it's very fun and enjoyable. And I do rowing, and I also drive a speedboat.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, but with an instructor in. I drive a speedboat with an instructor in. They obviously don't say, "Here's a speedboat, go off," because you need to learn how to
So
drive. A speedboat.
you live in southeast London, so where do you do that?
So on the River Thames,
Do you?
in Greenwich. Well, actually, in Greenwich, on the River Thames, it's called the Ahoy Club. And I go on a Wednesday.
Good
and
name. Good name.
Thank you. Ahoy there. Yeah, I go on a Wednesday for a few
Ahoy there.
hours. And I we do sailing, rowing, we go on speedboats. So it's
sounds
very
amazing.
it's very fun, but it's very cold. I
Okay.
literally feel like wearing a onesie when I'm on the boat.
Do you wear a wetsuit or anything?
No, but I probably should invest in one. I mean, I usually wear a couple of layers anyway, but
Yeah. Okay.
I am still really cold. Well, in winter I'm cold. In summer it's glorious.
So,
You-
how did you get into that?
So my staff just we had a new staff at the time at Turvey Road, and he was trying to look at activities for us. And a lot of activities, day-to-day activities, you just do stuff like indoors
Yeah.
or outdoors, like sports. And he just looked at, he just thought of like sailing or something. I looked at water sports, so I just thought that's very interesting.
Yeah.
And we all used to go as a house, but now it's just two of us tenants, because it's not up the other people's streets. But
Yeah.
I really enjoy it, and I get lots out of it.
So, everybody give it a go, and it
Yeah.
worked for some people, didn't work for
No,
other people.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's it.
Oh, brilliant. Love to see some photographs.
Oh yeah, well, if you type the Ahoy Centre into Facebook, then they have a page.
I was thinking a photograph of you.
I see.
Driving a speedboat
Well,
down the
actually,
Thames.
yeah. I haven't driven a speedboat for a while actually, but there is a photo of me in a speedboat behind one of the apprentices, so instructors.
I've got a speedboat qualification.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
So we can go together
We can
then.
go together, yeah.
That would
yeah.
be fun.
We're going to be all at the back, and you guys are going to drive with me.
You might be overboard, you never know.
Yeah. I mean, you do get a bit wet with the waves, but it's very fun.
Yeah. Oh. That's lovely. Thanks, Mary.
You're welcome.
Esme, what's your favourite hobbies and interests?
Well, my favourite hobbies are what I'm doing at the minute on a Sunday, which is Sunday afternoon, 1 till 5, which is a trampolining session at Sky High Trampoline Park up in I've forgotten what I said. But it's
Peacehaven, was it?
yeah, Peacehaven. It's probably one of the best activities I do. And the other is swimming. I do twice, on a Friday and on a Wednesday. But the Wednesday one is particularly for me because it's for people that are transgender, and to make more trans friends, and just to get to know each other, to chat, swim. It's so much fun, and I'm gonna, well, I have said that I'm gonna do it every single week. Unless something happens, of course, but I hope it won't. But it's just so much fun, and I recommend it to any transgender people out there. Definitely.
That sounds really fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Esme,
Yes.
going back to the trampolining,
Yes.
did you say it's from 1 o'clock till
5.
that's 4 hours?
Yeah.
It's like non-stop trampolining, is it?
No, one in the afternoon. So it's
Until
like an
5
afternoon.
p.m.
Yeah.
Well, that's quite a long
Are you
time. for
trampolining
non-
all of that time?
Yeah.
Oh my, with no breaks.
Yes,
My
yeah.
God, that is a long time to
Must
do
be
it.
really, really fit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm just teaching myself how to do, like, I don't know how these people do it.
Do you
But,
get tired legs? Because it must be a long time bouncing.
Well, you would think so, but surprisingly, for me, you would think I would literally get knackered. But I don't. It's
Oh, wow.
it's kind of shocking me because I'm literally like non-stop on the go, like bouncing on the sides, doing backflips non-stop.
Oh my
It's
god,
like-
backflips.
Yeah, because they have this wall with which you can climb up, and you've got different levels of height. But I don't know why I do it. I am scared of heights. It's probably because I want to overcome my fear of heights. I get to the highest level, I turn around, and I backflip off of it, and then it's just like so much fun. Oh, and I love it.
So
Yes.
the initial question from Stephen was having hobbies and interests important? It's to get some excitement in your life, isn't it? A
Definitely.
little buzz.
Definitely. Absolutely, definitely. Yes.
And just like you can feed off your enthusiasm. Yeah, it's
Sounds
brilliant.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well done.
you need some excitement in your life, or else
Do need some excitement.
it'll be
Boring.
boring. I was thinking about saying that, but I was like, I don't want to.
Right, Julian.
Yeah, you said about York, didn't it, Mike?
Yeah. Okay, so Elme,
Yeah, and me.
what's
I
your
like,
hobbies?
I like hobbies that I do on my own. I'm one of those
Okay.
people. So I like drawing, painting, playing guitar, playing piano, singing, playing video games. So we'll learn some activities.
Quite a lot. Very
Yeah.
very creative types of hobbies.
Oh, making jewelry. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I like creating stuff, yeah.
So, making jewelry, selling jewelry.
Yes.
Painting
And artwork.
skulls.
So you've got hobbies where you can make money out of it as well.
Yes, I
That's
do make money out of
Quite
it.
handy.
Extra cash.
But
It all. I spend it all back on art, so like,
yeah, just
lots of
well,
new pencils.
just feeding
Have
your
you ever-
hobby.
yeah. Have you ever thought of starting your own business with it?
I have. I have a business with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
That's
Fair
impressive.
nothing.
Yeah. That's what Julian wants to do, isn't it? He said, yeah.
Thank you, Roger.
My hobbies is since after the COVID started taking up speed walking and since I've done that I already walked 3.5 marathons and 2 10Ks because by next month will be my third 10K walk. Yeah.
Speed
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah.
What? How do you define speed walking? Do you have to go a certain speed?
Yeah,
or how does it work?
Speed walking. It's actually walking quite fast, and you have to when you're walking, you have to try and move your arms a little bit because you can't go like this because it'll slow you down. Because and the problem is you can't go too fast because you'll start wobbling. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It sounds quite difficult.
Yeah.
When I've seen it.
It's a lot harder than running because running's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, because since the COVID started, I just one day I said, I'm going to this game and start walking longer distance and start walking all over because I actually since when the COVID started, I didn't use any chance more from March to October.
Really?
I didn't use any chance sport for about 7 months.
Just walking everywhere.
He's walking all over and carrying everything for 7 months.
That's mighty impressive. That
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's amazing.
Where did you do your half marathons?
I've done 2 Brighton halves, one the halves I've done 2 Brighton halves and one the Bournemouth half marathon for walking, and then the 10K was the Brighton Bend 10K.
So the Brighton half marathon. It was the last weekend, was it?
Yeah, the Brighton half was last Sunday.
Can we have a look at your medals then? You got the medals to prove it.
Yeah, this one was from last Sunday.
So what is it about walking that you like most?
Because when the COVID started, I was gonna start walking because I almost been. It's going to be coming up for 3 years since I've been walking. Yeah.
And I know you're really modest, but you've done a lot of full marathons as well.
Yes, I've done the full marathon because the last full marathon I've done it was with you in 2015.
Was it 15? Oh my God, it's a long time ago.
Was speaker, remember?
Yeah, the Brighton marathon.
The Brighton full marathon.
Oh, did you do it together?
Yeah.
We did it together.
Ah,
Yeah.
cool.
We've done a couple of marathons together, haven't we?
Yeah, and then lots of half marathons. And I mean, done that Hastings half marathon.
It was a bit hilly, wasn't it?
Yeah. And this was the Bournemouth one, October.
Bournemouth as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. That's really impressive.
Yeah.
You do a spot of swimming as well, don't you?
I haven't. I did a bit of swimming, not much, and then because I haven't done a swimming race before now. Yeah, because I probably like to try and do it for one day. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Roger. And Julian, what's your main hobbies?
Art, video games,
Art. What sort of art? What are you into?
drawing.
Drawing.
I like my drawing.
Do you?
That drawing I drew my bear. That says it all.
Legendary bear.
Yeah.
Have I seen that?
You have, yeah.
Right.
It's the legendary
Because
bear.
it took me a while to do it though.
Okay.
Because I had to be accurate with the lining and the
Right.
drawing the way I had to do it. When there was lockdown and we were doing the art thing, you have a topic to draw them.
It's part of the project.
Yeah, you
yeah,
had to
yeah.
draw, and it took me a while to draw that bear, and I got it spot on.
Spot on.
Yeah,
Nice one.
and because I like to be an artist myself, because I like
Brilliant.
drawing, I like art and craft,
Good.
shapes, anything, draw cars, and all that.
Nice one.
And I'm pretty good at it as well, because I think Amy sent me a booklet, innit?
Yeah.
She sent me a thing, pens, and I was drawing. Yeah, because when I was doing the art thing online, I was
So you're sort of developing your skills
yeah,
all the time.
Yeah, all the time, and colouring and all that. I take my time. I concentrate, so I don't make a mistake.
Nice, just focused.
Just focus on it, because I was on there.
You're on it.
It was good, man. When there was lockdown.
Good. And you
I
said
was
about video games.
Yes.
What PlayStation?
PlayStation, yes.
What games you?
I like Call of Duty, I like racing games, like fighting games, like football. I like
Is that just on your own,
Need for
or
Speed.
do you compete with other people?
I do. Me and Michael, he's like a competition. he's good. He's good at FIFA, you know. He knows all the tactics because he plays on live, isn't it?
Okay.
Because he's got FIFA 23, and he's played on Legendary, the hardest.
Really? Okay.
The hardest, and Michael plays on it. He's got it, man. He's good. He's got the skills, he knows. Boy, made him always compete. And we play, and then I say, yeah, let's compete. And we were playing, yeah. I think I was playing him, I think I was Real Madrid, he was Barcelona. And I was playing there, and then I think I did a trick. And I managed to go past it. You got me again. Yeah, we have fun. Really have fun because he's doing no art.
He's doing what, sorry?
Art.
Art, yeah. Okay.
The game, yeah, he's doing that.
Oh, arc.
No art, innit? On the game is the you can
I don't know
get
the game.
you can get dinosaurs and you could get the flapping
Yeah.
fin and all that. He's doing that as well. It's really good because he's into puzzles. He's clever. He plays Resident Evil. He likes them sort of getting them hard games, you know.
Cool.
Proper. And I like rugby as well. I like a bit of roughness sometimes.
Bit of roughness.
Yeah.
Rugby on PlayStation or in
You
real
can
life?
get a rugby and play, but it's so hard on PlayStation rugby. It's not easy.
Okay.
And I watched it. I watched the Six Nations.
Are you okay? Yeah.
I like
yeah.
the rugby. I like the All Blacks.
Do you? Yeah.
They're good.
Brilliant.
I like them. Because with the All Blacks, you have to be fit to do that kind of sport.
Yeah, really fit. Yeah.
And when they're throwing, it's like, you have to get the eye on that ball. And then, yeah, because I think, who won the last Six Nations?
Probably Ireland.
Yeah, they did. I don't remember. They did win it, didn't they? You beat. Well, they're pretty good. And then I play like, because we have this ball competition every month, once a month. And what we do, we pay to get in. And because me and some others are good, we are handicaps. Yeah.
Because you're so good.
Yeah, they put us handicapped. So
Like
I have
that
to
in-
give
like
the
handicap in
person.
golf, yeah.
I have to give the person one head start.
If I was playing you, would you give me a head start?
I have to, because
Okay,
I'm
good.
pretty good there.
That's good to
Because if you're handicapped, you give that person one nil head start. I have to win two. You just have to win one.
You're that
If
good.
you win one, you're through to the next round.
So you play, that's every month, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
once a month.
Okay.
We play. We go there once a month.
When's the next
We've got
session?
chef. The
When's the next session?
11th of March is the next one.
The 11th of March.
Yeah.
That's next
Next
Friday.
Saturday. Saturday's the
Next Saturday.
Yeah. It always have the point on a Saturday.
Okay.
Can't be a weekday. It's a Saturday. Yeah. 11th of March.
So you're into pool, and what else are you into? Big time?
I like football. Football. I got brought up on football. I was very active, very fit guy when I was young.
And you play every week?
Every Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
And you tried to organise the Wales trip, aren't you?
We will have a Welsh trip. We'll have it soon.
Yeah, because we was supposed to do it, but there was not enough people.
There wasn't enough
play.
players
Yeah.
from England. There
Yes.
was enough players from Wales.
Yeah.
So we will have it soon. We just need to organise the players and get a trip up to Wales.
'Cause-
Just to finish on the hobbies, because we need to get on to Stephen. There was one other thing that you said you were going to mention. Bob Morley,
Bob Marley,
into reggae music.
I like him. I always listen to his music. Now he's not around, but I still listen to his stuff. I like him. He's a proper artist, that guy. He does
Proper
his
legend.
own music, and the music is so nice. I like listening to him, you know.
Yeah.
He was his son. So his son's a big boy now. He's two sons, big boy, big people. They even sing themselves.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
I think, yeah,
Thanks, Julian.
yeah.
Then, Stephen, what's your main hobbies, interests?
My main hobbies are playing football and watching football.
And so Julian sounded like a star player. You still got it?
Yeah, I still got
Still
it.
got
got
it.
it.
I still got my
Still
mojo.
got it.
Still got your mojo.
Because one time we played together, and now Stephen, I met him. Yeah, he likes to. He does that, goes round, and I managed to block him. He's done me. I remember that dude. He's very good. He's quick as well. I just got a good shot on him, and I felt his shots, and they are painful, man. One time he shot. I remember.
Yeah. And who do you watch?
I watched Queen's Park Rangers.
Queens Park Rangers. Season ticket holder?
Yeah.
Yeah, so football's very big in your life.
Do you still play for Achieve Together football, or did you
I go
used
to
to?
Arsenal now.
Oh, you play for Arsenal.
No,
He
I've
plays
got-
for Arsenal.
Oh, good.
It's impressive, isn't it?
It is. And do you get paid for playing for Arsenal?
No.
Oh,
I got
shit.
a professional.
Like a £90 million contract
Yeah,
Next year.
Yeah.
this time next year. Anything else? Any other hobbies and interests?
I like to play PS5 quite a bit. I like sports shooting games and stuff like that. It's good to relax you.
Like, so you play that yourself, or do you compete against other
I
people?
tend to play them mostly on my own.
Yourself, yeah. Cool. Okay. Very good. Right.
What about
You, Michael.
Yeah.
Well, me.
Yeah.
So my main hobbies, interests include walking. So I like to go walking as well, Roger. But I like to go over the downs,
Yeah.
Sussex Downs,
You like running, don't
over the
you?
hills. I used to do a lot of running.
Yeah,
but
I think it's.
I've damaged my knee.
I think those
Oh, they didn't.
finish. I think those days. Yeah,
So your running days are over.
Yeah,
yeah.
I call it a sports injury. So and my running days are
Yeah.
over. So I like walking. Also, go out in the kayak. So I like go out in the kayak quite a bit. Also into mindfulness quite a lot as well.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Right. That took a while.
yeah.
So we'll crack on with the next question, if you don't mind, Mary.
Before Mary falls asleep.
Is there something you've always wanted to try? Oh God, this one.
Something you always wanted to try. Oh, that's a good question.
I'm not.
Do you want to go, or do you want somebody else to go first?
Yeah, I'll have a go.
Have a go.
You have to limit Julian to 2 minutes.
Are you limited to 2 minutes, Julia?
I've always wanted to try. I've always wanted to try to learn how to drive.
Okay.
I really enjoy. Well, I mean, I enjoy watching other people driving. Yeah, so I've always wanted to learn how to drive. I did try driving once on an adapted car, and I found it very difficult because I have cerebral palsy. So I thought that's not going to work. So I just used my freedom pass. Although I think it's Ami or Esme came up with the idea of go-karting. I've never been go-karting before, so I would like to try go-karting.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
much easier because I don't drive, but I did
see.
go karting.
It is really easy.
Oh yeah, no, you go-kart round a track.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you could do it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a lot of fun as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
sounds
there
like fun.
is-
I've never done it, but it sounds like fun.
Yeah, no, yes, that's what I want to try to do.
Very good. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Do you want to go, Esme?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Same question.
It's Yes. Actually, there's one that I really, really, really do want to try. And thank God I did get my passport sorted. So I'd have to go abroad. But I really want to go to, I think it's Alaska, where it's all snowing now.
Yeah.
Is it Alaska?
Yeah.
Alaska.
Yeah, because I really want to try snowmobiling. I really want to snowmobile.
That sounds fun.
Have you ever done like skiing or anything?
No,
Like
but I'm
snowboarding?
wanting to do that as well.
Okay.
Because I've got several friends around the world that do that, and then they just melt it on me. They call me up and be like, "Guess where I've been today?" I was like, "Let me guess. You went skiing." What I want to do. They're like, "Yep."
Very good.
And yeah. Oh, also, husky sledding.
Mm.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Where you get pulled by huskies, a pack of huskies on a sled. Really want to do that. So it's all mostly like ice stuff.
Very good.
Sounds
Mostly
Right,
ski.
make it happen. Make it happen.
Oh well.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good. Elmi?
Elmi.
Oh, I want to learn to code. I've started a bit, but I need
To what, sorry?
Code.
Code.
Code. Programming.
Ah.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
I thought you said you wanted to learn to coat.
That's what I thought.
Coding, programming. It's
It's that dealing with computers.
Yeah.
Get things to work on a computer, that's what it is. You have to input all the data for stuff to work, innit? Or something.
yeah. You basically use a programming language to create
Yeah.
programs or websites or whatever. Lots of things.
And what would you want to do with a skill?
I don't know yet. I just find it fun.
Do you?
The actual
Okay.
coding part. It's kind of like
Elmer's
maths.
a nerd, isn't it?
Yeah, I am not. That is very true. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
It's what my dad does. So, it's his
Okay.
profession. Yeah. What about you, Roger?
Always wanted to try and do like a swimming race, yeah. Like a 1 mile swim or something, yeah. And the other thing I'm still thinking about doing this time for my 50th. Even a swimming, maybe another full marathon. I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do yet, because I still got next year to think about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of training ahead then.
Yeah.
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 Very good. Good to have those targets.
Sounds cute.
Really good. Julian.
Wouldn't mind trying go-karting again. Because I haven't done it for a long time. But the thing is, you have an instructor. He tells you how to do it. Because if you're driving the go-kart, you can't press the stop button and driving button together. Because if you do that, you can't move. You won't move.
So it's pretty fast, go-karting.
Yeah, it is.
It can be.
Because you have to put your thing on the driving thing. You can't press both of them together. If you do, you
You ain't
won't
going
move.
anywhere.
Yeah, you can't
Press
move.
both of them
So-
in the corners.
So you have to put your
Okay.
foot on the driving one, leave it. Don't put your foot on the other one. Both of them, you can't move
So it's
at all.
quite a skill to
Yeah,
get
because you have to
coordination
put
right.
it, and when you have to wear that helmet, and then you can't drive too fast. If you do the corners, shit like that, you have to slow down.
Okay. And there's something else you mentioned you'd like to try.
Bungee jumping.
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to try that,
What a mess everywhere.
but the thing is, doing that, see how high that is? Coming off that,
I couldn't do it.
I take that back. I wouldn't.
My heights,
I
you
wouldn't.
wouldn't?
I
my heights are
wouldn't.
so
No,
bad,
no.
I wouldn't get up.
I like height, but I wouldn't do it because doing your eardrums though, man. Your ear will start popping.
I'm sure it was.
And then I would like to do paintboarding
Paintballing. Okay.
and laser quest.
That's fun.
That is fun because I think I went to one. They had one in Sutton. I don't know if it's still there now. You know, on the corner they had one, but I don't know. It might be closed down. It's why I've done it though.
Well, you want to get a few people together and just
Would-
do it.
Are you
Just
up
do
for it?
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Because laser quest, you know you have to be accurate though. Because it's like you have a gun thing and you have to shoot. Make sure you
Right.
have to dodge.
Let's make it happen then.
Yes, let's do
Let's
it.
do it. Let's do it. Stephen?
I wouldn't mind doing parachuting, jumping, but that
Okay.
Parachute.
So,
I would do that anyway. I would panic too much, so I wouldn't do it.
Parachute.
I would
well,
panic.
You know, with parachute,
Would you try
you've
it?
got to remember to
I'd
pull
probably
that
get
thing.
to the airfield,
Because
freak out,
if
not
you
move.
go off of a parachute,
You're going with an expert
I
though.
know.
Yeah.
You're
If
not
you
jumping
go-
out on your own, are you?
if you jump off a parachute and you pull that thing, if you might be stuck somewhere.
Are you going on your own, Julian?
No,
Yeah.
with you. Would you do it though?
Oh my god,
I
how
wouldn't do it.
Michael
No.
was screaming like a little.
Yeah, but the thing is, coming off of that thing,
Yes.
I would have to have a structure
Or
to
Michael-
come with me.
or
I
Michael-
think you would.
Because I'm
legs hanging.
Yeah.
it's very scary to jump off a plane.
I couldn't do it. The people are made to do that though.
Yeah, really.
People are not
I'd
scared
be
to do
cracking
it.
everywhere.
If you watch Bridget Jones, in the first, I think it's the first scene, she's meant to be doing an interview jumping off a parachute, and the filming's like, "Open your parachute, Jones."
I think
And
there
then
was
she-
one
then-
film James Bond did
Well,
it.
then she falls
jumped
down
off
to
a
the
plane,
pigs.
didn't it?
So funny.
That's right.
I
Yeah.
think one time there was a film with James Bond. I think it was in a plane thing. I think he jumped off. Remember? Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the question.
I'm not.
Is there anything else you want to try?
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
What about you, Michael?
Well, one thing I've never done. I wanna try it is both yoga and tai chi. I've never tried them before, but I want to maybe
Yoga's good though.
join a local class and just
I find them really boring.
yeah.
Yeah, well, no, I tried to try to
Yeah,
cheat,
but,
and it's meant to be
Thanks-
relaxing.
Thanks for the recommendation.
You're very welcome, Michael.
It relaxes your mind. Yoga relaxes your mind.
I just
Well, then it suits me then, doesn't it?
Yeah, it probably
It relaxes your
there's
mind.
nothing.
Relaxes it. Well,
Well,
that sounds better. It relaxes the mind.
It relaxes your mind and you have
Order,
to
order.
be look. Here we go. Yeah.
I just found it so good.
Why did you join? Why did you join?
What did you bring that for, Michael, man?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Order.
yeah.
Right. So order.
Order.
So you'd find it boring. I would find it interesting.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So there's a whole variety of
And you can
hobbies
meet in the
and
middle.
interests going on.
And
But you and who said earlier?
well,
Oh yeah, you were saying that some other people that you live with tried out the sailing.
yeah, and the road they didn't enjoy it.
Some people didn't enjoy that, so they're gonna like focus on things that they enjoy.
Yeah,
So there's something for everybody.
there is. With the Tai Chi, we were just literally doing the same moves, repetitive, and it was just so boring. Literally just
Whatever takes your
trying
fancy.
to Look at the
That's
clock.
why
Esme? Okay, Esme, let's make it a good one.
That was a bit violent. How should wait a minute? How should support teams help people find friends with
Similar.
similar interests?
Online, I'm joking.
Online?
Yeah, online dating, I'm joking.
Well, I'm not so sure about the dating. But this is about hobbies and interests.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, if you go to a club and then someone else goes to a club, it's you meeting someone else.
Yeah.
So,
It's true.
So how's your support team? Well,
oh, sorry, how it's support.
no, you give a really good example earlier. So how did you get into the sailing?
Oh, because my support worker looked up online for activities
There you
for
go.
us.
There you
So
go.
that's another thing about hobbies and interests. Support workers or carers could look up online different activities, interests, or hobbies that people enjoy and like doing.
Yeah.
Did the support team look it up,
Um,
or did they look it up with you?
Well, no, they looked it up first.
Okay, so what would be better?
If they look it up with us.
Cool.
But they looked it up first because it didn't come to our mind, but they just looked it up and they were like, how about try this? I think they use it as encouragement, and so
Yeah.
we did. But you can also find on leaflets and posters about activities and events. At my local Sainsbury's, they have this notice board with all these different activities and events on.
Yeah, yeah. And libraries as well are very good.
Right.
Yeah, advertising, yeah.
Seeing what's going on.
I've heard of this app called Meetup, where you can meet
Meetup.
people with similar interests.
Go for a drink or something.
Yeah. You could like
Go
join a
to
book
a bar.
club or yeah.
Or a bar
new
or a
friends.
nightclub. You meet friends.
It's all like safe. No, how's that like?
Never used it to be honest. I don't
Okay.
know, but
I think I
yeah.
looked up that app before lockdown.
Did you?
That's people can go to cinema and you can meet them afterwards.
Did you try?
Then COVID came, didn't it?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So it's something to look into. Check if it's safe, and then. could
It's
try
like
it.
somebody organised different groups and people meet and
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
So, and the questions about the support team and how they support,
To
With-
find friends with.
to find friends with similar interests. So, I have something here that might
Oh,
help.
Sorry, does it have to be the similar interest, or can it be different interests as other people?
It depends who you like spending time with.
I see, yeah, so
Yeah.
it's your choice, really.
It's probably easy. Don't you find it easier when you hang out with somebody you've got something to talk to about?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Something to do.
hmm This is something that we use and achieve together. So with the support team, it's quite a weird title, but it's called a motivational infantry. So it's looking at how you motivate people or what's motivating for people. And the inventory bit is just like a list. So it's got a whole list of different types of activities that people might do in their own home or in their garden or in the community or online. And then the idea being the support team sit down with the person they're supporting and go through it and just check out what sort of things that people might be doing at the minute or they've done in the past, and things that they really like, only like a little bit, don't like at all, and yeah, if they're currently taking part in it. So what you're trying to understand is what a person might like doing or not like doing, and some of the things like, you know, if you talk about sailing, things they've never tried before, and they might say, well, actually, I'd like to sort of try that out and see whether I like it or not. So the purpose of going through this is that you try and establish what might be interesting to a person, and then if they're interested but not doing it, then why not? What's the barriers?
Yeah.
Is it the cost, or is it, you know, how they're going to get to somewhere, or they're anxious about joining a club or something. So the purpose of having this motivational infantry is to have conversations in order to try and create some new opportunities for people to improve, their social life or just get involved in more interests.
Just something came to my mind as well, here in Brighton, and also in other places, but the charity is based here in Brighton called Stay Up Late, and
I'm a part of them.
you are part of them.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah. And
Yeah, it's
and,
insane.
and the same company is it's called the sports bodies.
that's it.
That's
just that with what we do with the pool competition, that's a stand-like thing.
Yeah.
And that's what we
Yeah,
campaign
so-
for, Stay Up Late in Campaign for Change.
Yeah.
And that's one of our group campaigns because
Yeah.
it's quite important because a lot of staff, support workers, think that it's time to clock off at 10 o'clock at the end of their shift, or sometimes even before their shift if they're tired. But really, it should be not necessarily should they clock off at 10. Well, when I say clock off, finish our shift at 10, because if someone they support wants to go out somewhere to a nightclub or social club, they need to support them to go there
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
to a disco, because actually if you're at university, it's not going to say, oh, you have to be in your halls by 10:30. You can go out to social clubs until 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why?
That's what
But then
it
why
is,
is
but-
social care different? It shouldn't be.
No.
And in the long run, everybody's got a right choice to make.
They've got choices to make for right. So
yeah,
so it's-
because they need other people to make a choice
Yeah.
for them.
definitely. So it's
Yeah.
good encouraging staff to start
To
late
take-
and
yeah.
take people to
Yeah.
activities.
So that's a really good point,
3 or
Mary.
4 staff come to it.
Roger, you mentioned about sports buddies.
So yes.
How does that work?
It's a charity, and the sports bodies only started just after the COVID, and then it's like it's like any sport you like, and you get matched up with a volunteer. But because I had a volunteer last year, January, and then when it got to the summer, she had to move away because she had to move back to London because Brighton was got too expensive and she couldn't afford to live anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a really good initiative to
We used to have.
to link up with somebody
Yeah.
else to,
Yeah.
to enjoy
I remember,
sports. Yeah.
I remember we used to go out like the Ivy Lounge. There was like a thing we did. I think it's the Ivy Lounge. I think when Liam was the manager, he would organise it. And all of us
Was
go
that a
to
pub?
the Ivy Lounge. It's like a stay up thing, like a
Oh, okay.
nightclub thing. And we all would go, me and Marcus would go to this Ivy Lounge and then come out later at night, later on.
Yeah.
That got stopped though, so that was
That's a shame.
yeah. So
And sports buddies is a bit like gig buddies, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
and then
because
there's
Yeah.
there's
it's almost like a gig buddy because it's a sports buddy and they do all different activities, the different types of sports and anything because you get matched up to
sports day.
you get matched up to volunteer and then they do it in the spare time.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Anyway, tell us a bit about Gig Buddy.
Gig buddies, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Basically, you have a gig buddy. I had One, I'm on my second gig buddy because the first one I had lived in London and it was kind of hard for him. But bless him, he had a car and he drove all the way here from London just to take me out and about. And the last time I had him, we went to a concert at the what was it called? The Brighton. It's like near the seafront. The,
Concord.
yeah,
Concord
because
2.
I went to see Matt Fly. Yeah,
Ah.
I went to see Matt Fly play live. That was so good. Oh, I was down the front, literally just screaming and that.
Sounds fun. So you get matched up with a volunteer who
Yeah.
takes you to gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, well, not gigs, like anything really.
What's that one?
After December, I got teamed up with a new gig buddy, and she lives literally so close, literally like over across Hove Park.
Hmm.
So if I wanted to, I could go to her house, meet her up, and then go to the event,
That's very convenient.
which is so good.
Mm.
And from day one, we're literally like non-stop WhatsApping each other because we're so similar with each other. We're both blondes, and we've literally just become like besties and that. And the last thing we did together was we went to see the film that I'm trying to recommend to you, Megan. Yeah, and then I think the next thing we're gonna do together is I think we're gonna go to some sort of trans event in Brighton, but she's still looking for me, which we were talking yesterday on video call about it, and yeah, and hopefully we're gonna be together a while, and I'm looking forward to the adventures with her.
Excellent. That sounds lovely.
So yeah, that's
Brilliant.
Gig Buddies.
So if you want to, so if listeners want to learn more about sports buddies and gig buddies, they just Google it.
Yeah, and you can just go into the website.
Yeah.
If you're on YouTube, link in description below.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Do you want to use
Good
a
link there. We've got one last question there.
What new skills
What new skills
have you gained
have you gained
through your hobbies and interests?
through your hobbies and interests?
What new skills? Ah, okay. Who wants to go?
I'll go.
And you can,
I can go. So give her a rest. So I'll go.
Maybe give Roger a go.
You want to go first?
yes,
Yeah.
the ones I learned is going to the different walks and going to new different places and that, yeah. And yeah, doing different new things. Yeah.
You get a chance to go
Yeah.
to different places,
Yeah,
experience
yeah,
new.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you went to Bournemouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And not too long ago, like last year, I think it was sometime last year, I just finished to go to Wimbledon and Eastbourne by myself. I can get the bus. I can go all the way to, and go all the way down to Eastbourne by myself because I think I've been to there by myself. Like I think it was like last summer I went down there by myself. I just
Okay.
Yeah.
So you sort of able to
Yeah.
travel more on your own.
yeah.
And experience some new places.
Yeah, yeah.
That's brilliant.
I think that's what hobbies and interests
Yeah.
achieve as well. It
Yeah.
makes people more independent.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what people seem to get out of it a lot is independence.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
Which is good, no, isn't it?
Yeah. and meeting new people, and being more talkative, sociable,
Mm.
and brings out people's confidence, and teamwork.
Teamwork as well.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Mary. Thanks for
You're
that.
welcome.
Anything you want to add to that, Esme? The skills you've picked up from your hobbies and interests, your flipping about and somersaults and all that. Carry on.
More, more flexibility. Definitely.
More flexibility
I'm
in your
more
body.
flexible now because of the trampolining.
Yeah.
I can almost do the splits.
Can you?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've got a couple more sessions to go and then I'll be done.
And then you
Straight flat.
Impressive. Impressive. Yeah. So greater flexibility and your physical fitness must have improved.
Yeah. Well, one thing that I haven't said, which I forgot to say, is I might, after trampoline, well, I might still do it, but I might take up in gymnastics.
Cool.
That's a good shout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they do a lot of flexibility stuff.
True.
I think it brings people closer together as well.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
So I'm
You were saying earlier about playing the games with Michael and
Yeah.
it's competitive, but
It's
in a
competitive.
friendly way.
In a friendly way, because we play and
Have a good laugh.
have a good laugh. I'm playing Tekken 7 right now.
So generally, what's the skills you have developed then from all of this?
The skills I've improved.
So
I've done well.
that takes a lot of
because
concentration.
It
And
does take a lot of concentration, but I'm always focused.
Stephen, what skills have you picked up?
gaining more confidence.
Yeah,
More confidence.
yeah.
Anything else then?
Um,
Elme,
well,
Attention to detail.
attention to detail.
just about to say that.
Focus.
Michael, what about your
my skills, my art.
For me, well, kayaking, it's made me more confident in the water, because especially out in the river or the sea, because I'm not a great swimmer, I like confidence, so it's made me feel more confident. Walking,
Butterfly.
just more,
I
Distance.
could lead the butterfly.
gives just some peace and quiet.
Stamina.
Stamina, yeah,
Yeah,
so
And to
stamina.
breathe
I
in
could
the
do the
CO2
butterfly.
trees. To breathe
Yeah,
the
much,
oxygen
yeah.
from the
I could
trees.
Yeah.
lead the butterfly.
What? I'm missing something here.
I could.
It's Mary.
Anyway, are we finished now? It's important for people to be trying new things, to be experimenting, but make sure that people are doing things that are important to them, that they'll enjoy.
That
Any other final messages, anyone?
Spread your wings and fly.
Spread the wings and fly away.
You
Thank
only
you so
have one
much.
life.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening.
Yes,
Thanks.
you're welcome.